Okay, in this video tutorial we are going to explain the weighted average cost of capital considering, so we change the color, okay, considering exercise number 1, page 388, chapter 14. Okay, in this exercise we have all the main information to compute the weighted average cost of capital. We have the case of Trident, which is a firm, and we have to consider the main data available in our exercise. First, we have the risk-free rate, we denote by KRF free rate. Use a column to do computation, okay, which is 4%. Usually this is the long-term 10-year treasury bond. Then we have the cost of debt, before tax, we denote by KD, cost of debt. This is 7%. Beta is equal to 1.3. Beta is defined as the we can define as the linkage between the rate of return of the market and the rate of return of, in this case, for Trident. Then we have the corporate income tax, we denote by T, and this is equal to 30% in the exercise. Then we have the general return on market, market portfolio, we denote by KM, and this is equal to 9%. Then we have to consider the optimal capital structure, which is given by debt over the total value of Trident, which is 50%, and equity over total value for Trident, which is 50%. These two values will be used to compute, to weight the component in the weighted average cost of capital. Now, first step is to compute the Trident's cost of equity. So until here we have the information we need to compute the WACC. So Trident's cost of equity. Trident cost of equity, we denote by KE, cost of equity, which is KE is equal to the rate, the risk-free rate, so KRF, plus the difference between KM, which is the general return on market, minus the risk-free rate, multiplied by beta. So KE, the cost of equity, is equal to 4% plus 9% minus 4%, which is the risk-free rate, times the beta, which is equal to 1.3, and this is equal to 10.5%. Then we have to compute the other component of the WACC, which is the credence cost of debt after tax. Cost of debt after tax, because Trident doesn't pay tax on debt, so we have to compute KD, the cost of debt, times 1 minus T, which is the tax rate. So we have to compute 7% times 1 minus 0.3, which is the tax rate, and we get 4.9%, which is the net cost of debt, if you want. Now we can compute the Trident's weighted average cost of capital. We denote by WACC, which is equal to the cost of equity times the ratio between equity and the value of the firm, plus the cost of debt, which multiply 1 minus T, which is the tax rate, which multiply the debt over the value, the amount of debt over the value of the of Trident. So it's equal to the cost of equity is equal to 10.5 times this ratio, which is 0.5, 50%, plus the cost of debt multiplied by the 1 minus the tax rate, which is 4.9, times the ratio between debt and the value, which is 0.5, so the 50%. So this is equal, this operation, to 7.7%. This is the weighted average cost of capital for Trident in this exercise.